Yeah, it's just a bit much. Monique didn't realize that she was signing on for this much. She said that the fact that Candace would press charges. I mean, that girl, how dare she? If the judge only hears Candace's side and not Monique's side, and she could be arrested in front of her children and she can do real jail time. Because
Oh,
don't nobody want to see
that's
somebody
too
get arrested in front of their children. Yes.
bad. I should have brought some water. Gizmo, you didn't give me no water? Hey. Let me put this back in the box because this didn't work. It's not as dark today, but I would not recommend the Chromebook for anybody. Unless it's a kid. For an adult, no. I hate this thing. I really do. But you know how you buy it, you stuck with it. You gotta use it. And I haven't even had it that long. But like I just really didn't do enough research before I got it. I should just bought like a regular laptop. This Chromebook sucks. It's irritating for me. So we're gonna talk about washing. We're gonna be petty, okay? If you don't want to be petty, then go someplace else. Because that's what we're gonna be today. Well, me, because it's my channel. We're gonna be petty today. Do y'all wash y'all meat? Y'all don't wash y'all meat. I want to know who washes and this is a valid question. Who washes their meat and who don't? And for the people that do it, I want you to tell me why. We are having a open and honest conversation. For the people that do it, I want you to tell me why. The people that don't do it, I want you to tell me why. And we're going to have an adult conversation. We're not going to get mad if one person don't do it. We're not going to have an attitude with them. We just want to hear why some people do it and some people don't. And I do know this has been the topic of conversation numerous places, numerous times. Okay. Even to the point where I don't know if Dr. Oz talked about it on his show, but it was on some talk show because this was like going around social media and a lot of people were saying that they don't do it. And they were saying that, no, I don't want to say the CDC because the CDC is the Center for Disease Control. But one of these health organizations said that you don't have to, wash your meat, especially chicken, because it can spread salmonella in your kitchen. And, it went on to show how easily salmonella is spread in your kitchen. You do have to be, if you're going to wash your chicken, you do have to be very careful about how you're washing it and that type of thing. Will you stop licking? That's probably why you keep getting sick. Stop licking. It could be part of the reason. Okay, so it was Dr. I know it was somebody, and I know it was somebody big that a lot of people listen to. So it was Dr. Oz was the person that said it. Okay, So he said, don't watch the chicken because that can cause the spread of, you know, bacteria and salmonella around your kitchen. But y'all do understand that goo gobs of people have touched that meat before it was placed in those packages. And sometimes to meat has this weird um feeling. Maybe it's me. I don't like handling raw meat at all. We don't even really eat a whole lot of um meat. We have been vegan before, and that kind of, got rid of me having to handle um, a lot of raw meat. I just don't like to do it. And then the smell of raw meat kind of like irritates me and stuff. But I have to wash it. Yeah, that slimy, I don't know what it is. I have to wash it. I have to pull all that excess fat off of it. I don't like excess fat on my meat. So all of that has to be taken care of. I put it in one of those containers. I have a container that I use specifically for meat. I put it in there, wash it. It goes from there into a strainer. We have a double sink. You are using one sink only, getting everything done. Because once it comes out of there, it's going into your container to be seasoned. You are controlling. You just not out here letting the water splash all over the whole kitchen and just throwing the chicken water all over your kitchen. And then when you get finished cooking, aren't you sanitizing your kitchen anyway? Especially after you have handled raw meat, you're not sanitizing your kitchen with bleach. I don't understand. And I know a lot of people, especially all of my friends that were from like the Caribbean and from Africa, or other Dominican, all of these other countries, they would give their meat a vinegar bath. They clean. Not only did they wash the meat, but they would soak the meat in vinegar and stuff before they cooked it. Either in vinegar, or some people will use lemon juice, or something acidic. Okay, Jessica. Here go Jessica. I use lemon and vinegar. And I was about to say, and some people mix the two of them together, the lemon and the vinegar. Now I've never done that, but I do wash it with water, warm water. Before I season it, I wash it with warm water, pat it dry with a paper towel. You're throwing all of that stuff into the garbage. Jessica say throw some salt and water in and you have a nice brine. Yeah, I be trying to, be careful with the salt. I hope you're feeling better. I knew this video was coming. Actually, I'm not. And if I jump off of here, y'all know that my stomach started to bubble, and and I had to leave. My stomach still is not where I want it to be, but this is my fault. This is exactly my fault, because I should have known better to eat those pancakes and all of the carbs, like bread and donuts and stuff that I've been eating lately with irritable bowel syndrome. So my bowels is like, oh, okay, so you want to be out here eating anything you want to eat? Go right ahead. We gonna mess you up for days. Honey, I took the milk of magnesia yesterday. I was taking milk of magnesia. My stomach was laughing at that milk of magnesia. It was like, that ain't gonna do it, girl. So I got up this morning because nothing happened all night with the milk of magnesia. Like the milk of magnesia didn't do nothing. My stomach was like, ooh, candy. Ooh, we like that. So I said, oh, okay, well, I got something more for you. So today I took some Clearlax and I can feel it moving. Like my stomach is flatter at the top. So I know it's working because yesterday I was bloated. But when I got up this morning, it was flatter. So I can tell that stuff is, it's going in the right direction, but it just ain't coming out. So if I tell y'all I gotta go and I leave this, I just click off abruptly, I had to go. Okay. But hopefully my stomach will bubble or something and give me some hints like, okay, girl, it's about to go down. It's going down, girl. You better go to the bathroom. But I'm gonna tell you this. If someone tells you that they have IBS and there are very serious symptoms related to IBS, please believe them. I have felt sick since yesterday. Yesterday, the IBS triggered a migraine. My head was hurting. My stomach was upset. My stomach was hurting. I just was not feeling good. IBS is very serious, and I have not, been taking my famotidine like I should. Because, when you feeling good, you be like, well, I'm cool. I don't want to take all these extra meds because I'm feeling good, And so I wasn't taking it like I probably should have. And so my belly was like, oh, she ain't taking her famotidine, y'all. Let's act the fool. And so, yeah, this is what happens when you don't take your medicine and you be out here eating everything that you desire to eat. Because, sometimes you do want to cheat. I think this is why I have such a problem with Mary Beth. Because if your child has digestive issues, her diet should be so limited. It should be. A lot of that junk that she's eating, she just should not be eating it. Period. Okay? And she is in such a good place. Like her daughter is 4 years old. You know what's wrong with her. I've been sick since I was a little kid. They had no idea what was wrong with me. None whatsoever. Until I was in my 20s, they finally figured out, oh, you have acid reflux and GERD. After I told my mom, she was like, you probably didn't have that all your life, girl, because you would throw up at the drop of a hat. My mother would be careful. Like she knew that I couldn't eat a whole bunch of junk food. Like I couldn't really get too full. Like I've always been like that ever since I was a little kid. So what I have now, I've probably had all of my life. The good thing about Mary Beth is what's wrong with your child. And you still out here letting her eat anything, junk, processed food, MSG, all of that stuff that we know for sure is not good for us. There is no healthy fast food. None of it. Even the plant-based burgers that they sell at Jack in the Box, now McDonald's, McDonald's trying to jump on the bandwagon. They're coming out with a plant-based burger. All of that stuff is still junk food. It's going to be processed the same way. It's going to be frozen. It's going to come to McDonald's frozen. They're going to pop it in the microwave. They're going to put it on the same exact bun that they put the regular burgers on, which is that white bleached flour that's not good for any of us, and especially not people who have digestive issues. And I think that is my biggest problem with her, is you keep speaking all of this illness and sickness and stuff on your child, but you continue to treat her food-wise like there's nothing wrong with her. That's where I have the problem. And if I'm a bad person for calling, then I'm a bad person. I don't care. But do you wash your chicken? Is what I want to know. You know what, Dion? We get out here, Veterans Day. We leave the house, we get out here, and I had a plan, right? I had a plan. We had talked about the plan the night before. We sitting up, we laughing, we kikiing. Yeah, we gonna go here, we gonna go there. So by the time we finally left the house, a lot of the places that, in our immediate area that were doing it have stopped because it was past lunchtime. Like Little Caesars, they had a lunch special. You could get like 4 slices of pizza and a soda or something. All you had to do was, show your military information. So it was too late because it was already past, the lunch hour. So the next thing was Krispy Kreme. So Krispy Kreme is at least a 15-minute drive or longer, depending on traffic. And my husband was like, so we're going to drive all the way out to Concord for one donut? Because, my stomach was already, getting ready to act stupid. Like it wasn't just completely acting stupid, but it was on the verge of it already. So I was like, nah, I'm not really going to eat the stuff. I'm just going to go with you. So he was like, well, it don't make no sense for us to go all the way out there just to get one donut for free. So that cut out the Krispy Kreme. So see, I had this plan because, Krispy Kreme ain't that far from the Buffalo Wild Wings. We was going to go to the Buffalo Wild Wings thing because they're all in the same city. Because there's no Buffalo Wild Wings where we live, nor Krispy Kreme, nor Dunkin' Donuts. None of those places are where we live. So my husband was like, nah, I don't really want to do all that. I said, okay, look, this is your day. What do you want to do? And he was like, I want to go back to Walmart. I want to go back to Walmart. Because it's something else that I need. We ended up going back to Walmart. He got a Raiders jacket and a couple of other things. And we didn't get no goodies. None. We got nothing. Okay. But of course, the family was like telling him, thank you for your service. And I shared a photo of him when he first joined the military, when he was 18 years old, on my Instagram. Oh, and I'm not accepting anybody on my Instagram. I'm sorry. My Instagram is private and I don't know y'all. I don't know who is for me and who is against me. And if you're not already on my Instagram, we not already cool. Right now, I'm not taking no people on my Instagram because people have been coming over to Instagram attempting to leave me like hateful messages over there. Like people have, went to my Facebook business page, even though I don't even be over there. So you can go over there and have yourself a good time over there because I don't go over there. And you can't get to me on Facebook because my Facebook is private. But yeah. I'm not accepting no friends on Instagram until until this stuff like blows over or her people get a life. And it's ridiculous. Like I could see if it was Mary Beth herself having a heart attack and coming over to my Instagram trying to cuss me out or, do that. But her subscribers, like y'all really don't have nothing to do but chase me down. Like, oh, we know your name. We know who you are. Like, who cares? I don't care. But keep this stuff on social media. Stay here with it. So no, not right now. I have had some people. I do have friend requests on Instagram, but I'm not even looking at them. I don't, because I don't know y'all. And after I saw that some people are over here, yeah, girl, woo woo woo, woo woo woo, girl, she this, she that, and then on her channel, they're like, oh my God, I went over to her channel to try to tell her that you're such a good person, because they don't want to get blocked over there. But girl, I see you. I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm just not gonna say who you are, but I see you. Trust and believe, because I be over there. I just don't say nothing. I just don't. I be in the chat. Because I be wanting to know, what you saying, girl? Because I know you only gonna say so much because she passive aggressive. So she got to, she'll throw a little something in there every now and then, like, oh my God, she must be so desperate. She has like 50,000 ads on her videos. Stupid. YouTube puts those ads there. Once my video uploads, I never go into the system and put the ads on there. YouTube or Google or whoever does the ads, they put them up there. And just because it's 50 yellow dots on your channel don't mean that you're getting paid for all of those ads. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. So after I upload a video, if Google or YouTube or AdSense or whoever puts 500 ads in a video, I'm not going to go and change it. That don't mean I'm desperate. And I don't have to I don't have to show y'all how I'm living. I don't have to show you my kitchen. I don't have to show you my house to prove anything to anybody. Sweetheart, I'm far from desperate. I'm in California, one of the most expensive places in the world to live. Far from desperate. Okay? I was doing just fine before I started making videos about you, and I will be doing just fine when I decide to stop making videos about you. I wasn't missing no meals before I started making videos about you, girl. I was still 200. And I still am. Okay? We about on the same level, sweetheart. If I was to show my house, we on the same level. Trust and believe. And you in Oklahoma. So I'm pretty sure the houses in Oklahoma are much cheaper than they are here in California. So you have not one single thing for me to be jealous of. Nothing. Your YouTube channel, nothing. So you can stop. I just wanted to throw that out there because that was in one of her passive aggressive videos. TY, I know her subscribers who donated money to her for the child's medical expenses are pleased with the nice big fancy house she just moved into. Right. You in this big, the house look from what the kitchen is the bomb. That's a nice kitchen. I'm gonna give you that. The kitchen is the bomb, girl. The kitchen is nice. But you living in this nice house and you begging for people to pay for your child's medication? And you got a Amazon wish list with a smoke detector with a carbon monoxide. You can't buy a $20 carbon monoxide detector. You went in a house. The house should have come with a carbon monoxide detector in it, because they make smoke detectors and carbon monoxide in one thing. You can't spend $20 on a carbon monoxide detector, and you got all these men's shorts on there. Like, ain't nothing on there for Kelby. Well, the majority of the good videos have all been deleted. They all gone. The Mayo Clinic videos, all the good videos gone. So the only videos that's left are, the dog grooming videos and her most recent lives. But everything else is gone. And I notice in her videos now, when she's cooking, she has on an apron and she's washing her hands 50 times, but you still didn't wash that chicken. I don't care how many times you wash your hands, you ain't wash that chicken. Okay? You can wash your hands 500 times. The chicken's still dirty now. And I know you about to be mad. Ooh, they about to be mad. Big mad. The chicken was dirty. And y'all help me, please. I know that, different cultures do things differently. And I love learning about different cultures and how different cultures cook and stuff. But I ain't never seen nobody season the cornflakes that they were rolling the chicken in. Wouldn't it make more sense to season the chicken than to season the cornflakes and the flour? Somebody help me with that, because I know how black folks cook chicken because I'm black. Now, we do season the flour, but we season that chicken. The chicken is what I want to bite down into and get some flavor. I want to bite down into that chicken and get some flavor, not the cornflakes. Y'all be out here grinding up cornflakes? I've never seen that before. Okay, so Laura said, I season the chicken and the breadcrumbs. Okay. Because to me, with it being that much corn, it was a lot of cornflakes. It just don't seem to me like the cornflakes, with them being dry like that, they would absorb the seasoning. Do they? I have a recipe for cornflake chicken that is really good. It's oven baked. But do you season your chicken? Or do you just season the cornflakes? Because I want to know. I mean, I'm not being racist, because I know y'all gonna say that next. Oh, she racist. She over there being racist. No, I'm really asking a legitimate question. Do you season your meat? Do you wash your meat? I season the breadcrumbs with like herbs. Like herbs? I mean, I know we all got it's a million different seasonings. I just want you to put some on the chicken, not just on the flour. Can you put some on the chicken so the chicken will have some flavor? But I know we we're different. We're different when it comes to seasonings also, which can be a bad thing for African Americans because we do like sodium, we do like seasoned salt, we do like a lot of those things, and then we do tend, not all of us, but high blood pressure is related to, too much sodium and stuff. But there are other things that there are seasonings that don't have sodium. Mrs. Dash, I use a lot of Mrs. Dash, and Mrs. Dash got all kind of flavors. I need you to put something on that meat. Somebody else said, don't wash your meat. Your comment Your comment left too quick. Hold on, let me find it. Your comment left. Don't wash your meat. It isn't food safe. There go one right there that said don't. Chili Con Carne says, my husband is Mexican and he does not wash his chicken. Yes, wash meat, pat dry, then season the meat. Faith said, if I'm dipping the chicken in milk or egg, then I season the flour. And you don't season the meat? The flour is the only thing. It is, so it is the CDC. I said CDC, and then I said no, it's not the CDC, but it is the CDC. Yeah, I knew one of those big companies had come out against washing your chicken because it can cause the spread of salmonella in your kitchen. But I really believe that's for people that don't keep their kitchen clean. I'm sorry. Black people wash their chicken. Black, African, Dominican, Ethiopian. I have not met anyone in the African American culture or Black culture, however you want to consider us, people of color that did not wash their meat. And we all still alive. My mother washed her meat. I washed my meat. My father-in-law, my mama-in-law, everybody washed their meat. And we all still alive. No one has had salmonella poisoning. No one's kitchen, So, I don't know. So, AAK said, I'm a crazy OCD kitchen cleaner, and I still can't do it. It freaks me out to wash it. One Hershey Kiss said, I wash the kitchen, season the flour and the chicken. I mean, we're all different. We're all different people. We all grew up with different cultures, different way of doing things, and we're going to do them differently. You're going to 9 times out of 10 do what you saw your parents doing. Some people then, get older and hear, oh, well, the CDC said don't do it, so I'm not going to do it. I can't stop doing it. It's nasty to me if I don't do it. I don't even like touching the chicken. I put it in a container, rinse it off, and this is where my OCD kicks in. I'm very, very careful about, the water splashing and stuff like that. Where I wash the chicken, we have a double sink. I stay in there with the chicken. I make sure I clean every single solitary nook and cranny of the kitchen. When I'm washing the chicken, I don't want anything near the sink or, anything it where I can think that it has splashed, and everything gets a thorough bleach bath when I get finished. Everything. That's just how I can't do it any other way. That's the only way I can do it. I take it out of that wash, pat it dry, wash my hands, because after you pat it dry, then you're going to go in with the seasoning. That's how I'm used to doing things. That's how my mom did it. That's how we all do it. Right. Right. Angel. Angel said exactly. And after washing the chicken, the water comes out yellow and gunky. I don't want all that in my food. It's kind of like you are washing off a little bit of that, like, I don't know, grease. But see, I'm funny because I got to pull off all that excess fat. I don't want all of that stuff I don't want to fry. I don't want to cook that. I don't want to bake it. I don't want to eat it. So I pull off all of that excess fat and everything. Shara said, I bleach under my nails after I handle chicken too. Girl, I do too. Now, when I have on my press-on nails and all of that kind of stuff, I don't mess with meat. I'm not messing with it because you got to take them off or you got to wear some gloves because anything can get up under them, press-on nails and stuff. To me, that, no, it's bad. I don't never mess with meat like that. Now, hamburger meat, I don't eat hamburger meat though, but ground turkey or ground chicken or something like that, yeah, you could just take that out the pack and get to cook it. You don't even have to touch it. But to me, chicken is different. Mary said, why is she getting away with all this? She has up again that little, I guess she meant girl, was diagnosed with autism, and they clearly said she does not have it. I wonder if she is receiving disability for her. I don't know. I mean, she took down all of the videos, so we can't go back and see what she said at the video that she made while she was still at the Mayo Clinic. All of those videos have been taken down, so we can't go back and look at those and see for sure like what she said compared to what she's saying now, because she took them down. She did that on purpose. But clearly in that video, she said that the Mayo Clinic said that she didn't have autism. That's why she was upset. The title of that video is I feel so defeated. And that's what she was talking about. But one thing that came across my spirit last night, and if you're not, a spiritual person and you don't think like I do, that's fine. But the one thing that I've noticed about her is the fact that she does not speak life over her child. All she says is how sick she is, how disabled she is. Even when she was young, I almost lost her. But never what's going on now. Speak life on your child, over your child. My child will be healthy. My child will live a good life. My child will live a prosperous life. My child will live a healthy life. Like, do you pray for your child? You out here talking about how sick she is. Oh, if she turn around, she gonna throw up. She pooping. She this, she that. Well, guys, you are speaking these things into your child's life. You are speaking disease into her life. You are speaking unhealthiness into her life. You are speaking anxiety into her life. I had a child. My son is, both of my kids are grown now. I do have grandkids that are young. My son, when he was 5 years old, he had a operation on his ureter. You know, we went through the operation, and after, he healed, he healed. I never continuously brought that. When you was 5 years old, I thought I was going to lose you. I thought you wasn't ever going to be able to pee again. I thought your pee was going to come out your butt because you was all backed up, and it just sent me into a frenzy. No, you took care of the problem. Because when she went into that, when my baby was 6 months old, and I held my 6-month-old baby in my arms and she was vomiting. She's 4. She survived. We move on. And that's not me being mean, but she's 4 years old. She made it. She made it. Be grateful that she made it. Your whole life shouldn't be about my child almost at 6 months old. To look at your child throwing up and choking at 6 months. She's 4. She's 4 years old now. She survived. You're putting all of this on your child. You're sick. You sick. You gonna throw up. You sick. You gonna poop. Wear the Pampers because you gonna poop. Wear the pull-ups. You gonna poop. You gonna poop. You don't want to be embarrassed by pooping. You're putting all of this on your child. You doing it. Even the baby in one of the videos said, "Oh, my stomach is hurting. Am I gonna go to the hospital?" What 4-year-old thinks that? What 4-year-old thinks, my stomach is hurting, we going to the hospital? She's conditioned to go to the hospital because that's all her mom talks about around her. You're sick. You're sick. You have this. You have this condition. I mean, she's constantly hearing, you have this. You have this. You can't. I mean, growing up, I had asthma. I was a preemie. I was a preemie. I weighed 4 pounds at birth. 4 whole pounds. Okay. And I had asthma. I had, astigmatism, like there was something wrong with my eyes. There was something wrong with my lungs weren't completely developed. I had asthma, came home sick, all tiny, had to stay in the hospital till I gained at least 5, till I got up to 5 pounds and I could eat and swallow and, do all the normal things that babies do. They brought me home from the hospital, honey, treated me just like a regular child. I was out there when I started walking and talking and running and jumping and bucking, I was doing it just like all the rest of the kids. But it was like, come in the house, baby, so you can take your asthma inhaler. It wasn't like, you can't go out there with the rest of the kids. You can't ride no bike because you got asthma. You wear glasses. One of your legs is longer than the other one. And you got to be careful. You sick. you sick, you asthma, you gonna always not be able to breathe. No, my family never did that. Never. They never did that. I played kickball. I played basketball. They knew I had asthma. Take your inhaler. Always had my inhaler with me. I didn't have to get on 2 inhalers until I was grown and gained all this weight. But anyway, that's another story. There was always something wrong with me. I would throw up in a heartbeat because I had gastric problems that, back then they weren't doing all these tests on kids that they doing now when I was her daughter's age. They weren't doing all that kind of stuff. We didn't have the insurance. My mama didn't have that kind of money. My mama was a single parent too. She ain't had nobody give her a dime. Not one. Well, my daddy. But speak life over your child. Stop telling the little girl she's so sick. You this, you that, you messed up. And I know she watches these videos because you done went and got an apron. Girl, you done changed your tone with the child. You not as aggressive with her. You hugging her and stuff. So start speaking life over your baby. Tell her you are beautiful. You will grow up to be healthy. You will be happy. You'll be a healthy, happy little girl. Because the baby done already said, I ain't no boy. Let that girl wear unicorns and have glitter and sparkles and fingernail polish and all the little stuff that little girls like. Yeah. Go to Whole Foods and get the fingernail polish that costs like $14 a bottle because it don't have all of the toxins and all of that kind of stuff that, because I wouldn't let my granddaughter when she was 4, I wouldn't let her we wasn't polishing her nails and stuff when she was 4 years old. We just wasn't because there's just too many chemicals and stuff and, fingernail polish. Like we weren't letting her wear a fingernail polish and perfume and, all that kind of stuff when she was a little kid. No, I don't think they need all of them kind of toxins. But speak life over your children. Pray for them. Bless them. Tell them that they will be successful. Tell them every day that they are beautiful, that you love them. Hug them. Hugging your kids. I was reading an article, and I'm going to this deeper on Monday. And the article was 7 amazing benefits of hugging your child. We're going to talk about that Monday. Hug your kids. Love on them. Because they only little for a little while. Believe me. It was like I blinked my eye and my kids was grown. Now, my grandkids the same way. I'm blinking and it just seemed like every day they're getting older and older. Love on that baby. That's your child. God gave you that child for a reason, and he didn't give you that child for you to speak hurt and pain into her life. He did not give you that child for you to do that. And if you do it, I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm sorry. Y'all don't have to like me. You don't have to come here. I'm gonna call you out. When I see it, I'm gonna call you out. I sure am. I might be your guardian angel. I'm gonna call you out. Because it looks like the things that I call you out on, you change. You change. And you only change because you looking at yourself and saying, well, maybe I should be a little bit softer. Maybe I can be a little bit nicer. Maybe I can hug her. Maybe I can clean my kitchen. Maybe I can put on an apron when I'm cooking. You did all those things. So why you can't speak life over your baby? Tell her that she's going to be healthy. Let her be a little girl. Let her wear a dress if she wants to wear a dress. Because wearing dresses is not inappropriate for a child. They make dresses at every store. Target, Walmart. Who you barking at? If it was inappropriate for little girls to wear dresses, they would stop selling them. So just think about some of the things. Maybe you don't realize what you're saying. Maybe you don't, you're not really thinking about what you're saying. Pat said it's no good if she's only doing it for the camera. I think eventually, if she does it enough for the camera, that stuff will start to seep in and maybe it'll roll over into her real life. We have to hope for the best, don't we? I don't just see bad in people. I don't think she's a bad person. I just think she needs, some help. I just think she's not doing certain things in a way that helps the child. That doesn't make her a bad person. It just makes her, maybe she don't know. This is her first child. I'm pretty sure I made a lot of mistakes with my first child, and my mistakes just were not in front of 200,000 people. They were just in front of my kids, or if my family saw it or whatever. I wasn't being criticized by a lot of people. That's why I don't think you should put your children on social media like this. I really don't. And I think we're going to come to a point where YouTube is going to say the same thing. Because on a lot of these family channels, they are already deleting, in disabling the comments. You can't, comment on some of the family channels. Like, she is going to have to be careful putting her child out there like that, because YouTube will do that. They will disable the comments on her channel, especially if her channel starts to, get reported to YouTube for things that she's doing to the child. Yeah, they will disable her comments on that channel. So you have to be careful putting your kids out here on social media. You have to be careful what you're doing, how you represent the child, and with her begging for money, putting her child out here as sick, using her child as a cash cow. Because I don't care how you look at it, that's exactly what's going on. Because nothing says money like a sick child. Nothing. And I think she knew that. So Karina, where did it go? A lot of young people, my generation, don't know how to parent because the parents didn't instill certain values or they had no elders. Okay. You still don't have an excuse because there are too many books. There are too many parenting classes. There are too many videos you can watch here on YouTube, just like you are on YouTube watching me. You could be watching parenting videos instead. Everyone's health insurance has a mental health capacity. Everyone's primary care physician has a social worker attached to his practice. If he does not have one, he can find you one. A social worker is there to help you with anything that you need related to the child. If you need, parenting classes, those are available. Early childhood education classes are available. You can go to Barnes and Nobles. You can go into the kids section. There are thousands of books about early childhood development, education, all of those type of things. That was one of the reasons why I went into early childhood development, so that I could understand why my kids were doing some of the things that they were doing. Because I didn't think it was normal. Come to find out, it was normal. But because I didn't do it, or because I didn't act a certain way, I wasn't expecting my kids to act a certain way. They were different. If you want to learn how to do something, you have to do it. You can't just say, oh, well, my mama didn't teach me. My mama didn't teach me how to make gumbo, but I can make it. You know why? Because I wanted to. And my mama made some good gumbo. But she didn't teach me how to make it, because when she was making it, I didn't want to learn how to make it then. I didn't want to learn how to make it until I was grown. Then I went and found some recipes and I made it. If it's important to you, you will do it. Saying that you didn't have someone to show you how to do it is a cop-out. Because if it's important to you, you're going to do it. This is my thinking. This is how I process things. I'm not an excuse orientated person. I'm a solution orientated person. When a problem comes up, I'm looking for a solution. I'm not looking for the reason why we have the problem. I'm looking for a solution. Yeah, I'm not even going to go into, going out during COVID, handing out stuff with no mask on. I'm not even going to go into all of that. I don't, girl, if you want to take those type of chances, then that's on you. Naomi says she posted prices and saying she doesn't qualify for Medicaid, but I researched the prices and they're only $20. And she probably, if that business is in her name, then she may not qualify for Medicaid. Plus, somebody said that she's making $17,000 a month from YouTube. Then if she making $17,000 a month from YouTube, then no, she's not gonna qualify for Medicaid. She not. And I don't understand why you can't spend $20 and get your medicine. I don't know how many medications I take. I've never asked my subscribers for a dime for my medicine. I ain't never posted how much my medicine was. None of that. That's my problem. That's my problem and my husband's problem. Thank goodness we have decent insurance. So, if the medicine is $20, I gotta pay that $20. I heard her, Mary Beth talking about she may have thyroid issues. I have thyroid issues for real. I don't know if you can see that line right there is where, I'm trying to get in the camera. Right there is where they removed my entire thyroid. So I have no thyroid. So you people on here talking about how fat I am, look up how people deal with having no thyroid and hypothyroidism. and an autoimmune disease. Look that up. I have zero thyroid. They had to take the whole entire thing. So I'm not guessing about my health insurance, health problems. So yeah, I take a thyroid pill every day. So I don't understand why she can't pay for her medicine. And because I read on there that she said that her medication, um, she's gonna be paying for the meds out of the GoFundMe. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Hmm? You want to go in your house? You want to go in your bed? You want to go in there? Come on. You got to go this way. And poor little Gizmo, oh Lord, threw up today. Twice. I don't know if it's this new, we gave him a new flavor of the same food. It's the same brand. It's just another flavor. And I don't know. I don't know if that's it. I don't know what it is. Or he just had an upset stomach. Um, but he did throw up twice today. Not back to back, which is kind of weird. He threw up earlier this morning, and then I don't know if he ate the food though, because I forgot to take the food away from him. And I can't tell if he ate the food, if he ate some of the food, because it does look like he ate a little bit of it. And then he threw up again. But he's still up. He's still barking. He's still, going to the bathroom. He doesn't have like diarrhea. He's not acting lethargic or anything like that. So I'm not really sure. You know what? I think it was the fish, salmon, and something. But he's had it before. He's had it before, but he just hasn't had it in a while. But yeah, we already know he does have some food allergies. So I'm just watching him. I did take the food up. I don't want him to eat anything else at least for 4 hours. He still has his water, but no food for 4 hours. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to just make him some rice and some chicken and just give him that and see how he does. I'm going to just give him some just plain rice first and see how he does. And if that's okay, then I'll add a little bit of chicken to his diet. But I mean, he's still running around playing and stuff, but you don't want your dog to throw up. I mean, that's like, you don't want him to be sick. You okay, Pootie? Huh? You okay? You want your bed out there? So he's sitting here next to me. Shara said, I'm so happy I have nationwide pet insurance. Saved me almost $1,000 in reimbursements. Yeah. I don't know if we can get that because he's already 7 years old. Does the age of the animal matter? Because he don't have no insurance. Yeah, I saw the wish list. But it's only a couple of things on there. But the things on there is stuff that she can buy herself. Why can't she buy her own shorts? What, you can't buy a smoke detector, a carbon monoxide detector for the house? If you usually when you're in a rental, the owner of the home is responsible for that. But it's $20. $20. You can't put a $20 smoke detector in your house. I spend almost $20 at Starbucks. After I done got my little sandwich, my cheese Danish, and my Frappalulu, I done broke a 20 right there. This shirt I got on came from Walmart. It was probably $20. Because it was in like it's like insulated. This shirt is like super warm. It's like insulated. It's got like the little thumb holes in it. I think this shirt costs like $16 or something at Walmart. $20? You can't buy a smoke detector thing? I went and looked at her Amazon wish list like, girl, these are all things that you can purchase yourself. A 20 some $16 shorts. She shows 3 sets of medication she paid for, which was around $300, I think. But you got 15K from people. You can't get your medicine? I don't understand that. Plus, she lied. She flat out lied about that medicine. The price of that medicine, she lied. That medicine is not that expensive. Because I used to take one of those medicines. And if you have insurance, it's covered by the insurance. I used to take that same medicine and they switched me from that to famotidine. That one of those medicines that her daughter takes is just for acid reflux. And people with acid, and one thing I do want to say too, the child eats late. Because one of the lives, it was like 10 o'clock here or 9 o'clock here. And she was on live. And the little girl was still up begging for food. It was the video where the little girl went and got the food out the garbage. Whatever she was eating, she had, threw it in the garbage. I guess she didn't want it no more. Then she got hungry later and she went back and got that food out the garbage. It was late. When you have acid reflux, you are supposed to go to bed with an empty stomach. Empty or as close to empty as possible. And she should be sleeping with the head of her bed elevated. You either sleep on a wedge pillow or you elevate the head of your bed because that also keeps the acid down in your gut where it's supposed to be. If you lay flat, that gives the acid a chance to slide down into the esophagus, which can trigger you to throw up in the middle of the night. They taught me that as soon as I was diagnosed with acid reflux and GERD. You cannot eat late at night. Your stomach needs to be empty. And I like to have a snack before I go to bed. I just love it because my husband doesn't get off work till like 11:30 and I'm hungry. When he gets off work, he be hungry and I be eating because he eating. Then I have to force myself to stay up until like 12 or 1 o'clock to make sure that what is in my stomach has, digested, so that I don't go to sleep and that acid back up and here I am coughing. You know, sometimes it'll make me cough, like, because the acid will come up here. It'll make you cough. Sometimes it'll make you actually throw up. That's how mine started. That's how it started. I was waking up in the middle of the night throwing up. And I went to the doctor and they were like, oh, you have acid reflux. She should not be eating at night. You don't want your daughter, you don't want her to be sick. Then you have to do things to make sure that she doesn't be sick. You can't just say she's sick, she's sick, she's sick, she's sick, she's sick, but you're not helping her not be sick. Okay, Faith, have a good one. It's only 8 o'clock here. Yeah, it's 8:20. It's not that late here. Have a good one, sweetie. I can't pronounce your name. She said, we supposed to wash our chicken? Yes, we supposed to wash our chicken. Didn't she throw out all the good gluten-free food she paid a lot of money for because it's not good for her daughter? She said she just didn't want. I don't know if she threw it away. I don't know if she threw it out, but I don't think she's using it because she said they're not going to be gluten free because she doesn't want to limit her eating. The child is not supposedly not on a restricted diet, so she didn't test positive for celiacs or anything like that. But let me tell you something about not testing positive for celiacs that the doctor will tell you. Even though you don't test positive for celiac disease, you can still be irritated by gluten. Gluten can still be a trigger for your digestive system. I did not test positive for celiac disease, but my doctor still said she wanted me to limit certain foods. You don't have to take them completely out of your diet, but just be careful around certain things. That's something that she's going to look into, because you can't keep screaming, my child is sick, my child is throwing up, my child is this, my child is that, but you feeding her all of this junk. Chinese food, top ramen. Top ramen is one of the worst things you can feed anybody. There's no nutrition in top ramen. That top ramen get in your stomach and blow up. That stuff is not healthy at all. It's full of MSG and all of the other type of chemicals. That stuff can stay on the grocery store shelf for eons. It's a bunch of salt. That's all it is. Yeah, and you letting a child eat out the garbage? I don't care if it was still in the box. I don't care. We don't do that here. We don't eat out the garbage. Ain't no child of mine, no grandchild of mine. You're not going to eat out the garbage. I'm going to get up and find you something to eat before I allow you to pull something out of the garbage and eat that. Come on, let's go in the kitchen and get something to eat. If I have to tell people, y'all hold on a minute, I got to go fix my baby something to eat. And there are videos of me on here when my granddaughter was little, when she was young. I don't play like that. If my baby tell me she hungry, okay, y'all, we got to go. My baby hungry. I'm never going, girl, well, where's your food? I threw it in the garbage. Well, go get it. What? Go do what? What? Once it touched the garbage, that's it. It ain't no comeback for that. It was in the garbage. Garbage. Oh, well, I just put a clean bag in there. I don't care. I don't. That's disgusting to me. And you just not gonna make that right for me. It was in the garbage. I don't see how people even look at that and think that that's okay. Because if you let her pull that out of the garbage and eat it, then she'll start thinking, oh, okay, well, it's okay for me to eat out the garbage. So I'll just do it when ain't nobody looking. I just go to the garbage and eat out the garbage because it's okay. I threw that in the garbage and mommy let me eat it. So I'm gonna just, if it's in the garbage, it's good. It's just bag was clean. Yeah. Oranges are very acidic. They say the best thing to eat if you're hungry at night is a banana because they don't weigh heavy on your stomach. And it's an enzyme in bananas that's supposed to help you sleep too. So if you get hungry, eat a banana, eat a half a banana, eat a couple of crackers. I have gluten-free crackers. I will, eat a couple of crackers or something and go. But I really try not to eat too late at night. Now I may eat a cookie or, something, but I'm not eating a whole lot to really mess my stomach up before bed. Gizmo. Gizmo. Where did he go? Gizmo. I know you hear me. Come here, boy. Gizmo. Hold on, y'all. Let me see where he went. Why did you put your bed over there? Come back over here. Come here. Come on. Come back over here. Boy, lay down. I don't know where he went. I don't know what's wrong with this dog, y'all. He's 7. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't come running because usually he don't like nobody touching his toys. That's why I had to get up and see where he was because he wasn't coming. He wouldn't come to me, and that's unusual for him. He waiting for my husband to come home for lunch. Yeah, I saw that throwing up video. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, you'll never see that girl. I wouldn't waste my time going on no Dr. Phil with her. So that's something you won't ever see. It's not that serious for me to fly to Los Angeles to go on the show and well, maybe if I got paid, if Dr. Phil paid me enough, I might. But I don't think he pays his I don't think he pays the people that come on the show, right? No, I couldn't do that. That wouldn't be worth it. I mean, it's all right for me to sit around here and kiki with y'all, but no, I'm not about to fly all the way to LA. I'm 6 hours, well, by airplane, I'm an hour and a half from LA. But driving, we are 6 hours away from Los Angeles. And I think that's where the Dr. Phil show is taped. No way in the world, girl, would I waste my time. Because she not gonna change. I mean, she may change something. She said Dr. Phil pays for your hotel. That ain't enough. That is definitely, that's not enough for me. You'd have to give me something else. Ooh, when Iyanla got, y'all think I'm bad. When Iyanla got finished throwing her on the ground and making her kiss Mother Earth and embracing and embracing nature and embracing Mother Earth and feel it in your gut and all that kind of, honey, Iyanla would drive her crazy. She can't take me. She definitely couldn't take Iyanla. Because Iyanla would get so deep. I can see Iyanla now. Beloved, you are allowing your daughter to eat out of the trash can. You are putting trash into your daughter. Oh my gosh. Iyanla would drive her crazy. Iyanla would drive. Oh no, that would be it, honey. Iyanla would tip her over the scale. You think she having a fit with me? Nah, she couldn't. She couldn't deal with. Honey, when Iyanla starts saying beloved. Oh, that would be a good episode. Because I could just see Mary Beth all on the ground and Iyanla would have her face all just in the grass, just kiss Mother Earth. Kiss her. You feel abandoned. You have been abandoned by Mother Earth. You need the connection. Oh, honey, when Iyanla got finished, you are not honoring yourself with your behavior, beloved. You are not honoring yourself as a mother. Oh my God, that would be a good episode though. Maybe I should put a bug in Iyanla's ear. But see, she didn't took down all the videos. So there's no way to to prove what I'm saying now because Mary Beth took all the videos down. So, she can't go back and look at her track record. I mean, everybody says that when people get on to Mary Beth, this is her MO. She will take the videos down. She will delete videos. People that I done had some people get on my neck on YouTube, but I ain't take my video down. You just gonna have to get on my neck, and either I'm gonna accept it or I'm not. But I ain't gonna take my video down. You could talk about you. I didn't had some people come for my whole entire neck. Do you hear me? And I'm still intact. I still got this little. I still got something left. I mean, they was coming for me. You hear me? I didn't take not one video down. Not now. Now that talk about people like me, that rep YouTube like me, now. Shout out to Trina. Is it Trina? Yeah, now. I love people with where is she from? Florida? Louisiana? I don't know. Somewhere. She got that little country. Now now. I ain't taking down not now video. Not now. Shout out to Lipstick Alley. Hey, I'm famous out here in these streets. Lipstick Alley shouted me out. I'm out here famous. Shout out to Lipstick Alley. I see y'all. I'll be over there reading. I just don't say nothing because I ain't trying to get in. I ain't trying. I ain't trying to get in no trouble over there because I'm pretty sure there's probably a thread about me on Lipstick Alley too. When people was coming for my neck, I know Lipstick Alley saw that, but I wouldn't go over there and read it because, like, I didn't want to hear what the people at Lipstick Alley was saying about me because they ruthless over there. They like I do at least have some feelings and at least try to throw in some healing, some spirituality. I try to, throw a little lesson in here and there, but they over there ruthless. They just go from A to Z, up your butt and everything else. They don't care. You feel it get hurt. You shouldn't have brought your butt over there. So when they was on my neck, I stayed from over there. Now they on somebody else, I can go over there. Somebody did say that they hope that my channel doesn't turn into a Mary Beth channel. It's not. It's not. It definitely ain't. I'm always going to, do what I want to do. But this is interesting right now. Of course, we're going to talk about it. And like I said, Monday, we're going to talk about something else. Now, it may be related to this whole situation, but I found this is a really good article about how hugging and loving on your children actually makes them grow mentally, spiritually, and physically. And I thought it was a really good article, and we're going to talk about it. So, in a roundabout way, it may be about her, but it ain't gonna like we not. It's. I don't want to bash her because I don't dislike her as a person. Maybe if you stop biting your fingernails and stuff. I don't dislike her as a person. I just don't like some of the things that she's doing. Chili con carne, we're gonna talk about that Monday. The no forced hugging, we're going to talk about that Monday along with the other situation. So don't jump the gun. Wait till Monday, okay? Because this is going to I'm gonna wash his feet when I get off of here because something that he just like biting one toenail, like, and I looked at it and it don't look like it's anything wrong with it. But when I get off, yeah, I'm looking at you. I see you. I see you. That's why you went over there in that corner. So you could do it over there and you didn't want me to see you, but I see you. I can hear you too. Stop biting your toenail. You think I can't see you? I see you. Why do I keep talking about her? Because I want to. That's why. Why are you over here? If you don't like it, you don't like me talking about her, why are you here? Why you come over here? To watch somebody that you don't want me to talk about her, but you want to come over here and see what I'm saying about her. Do that make sense? If I knew somebody was talking about somebody that I liked and I didn't want to hear what they were saying, I wouldn't come. I wouldn't go over there because I wouldn't want to hear it. No, it's not. I checked. We've already checked his nails. They're not too long. The nail looks fine. It's not like, like is something wrong with the nail. The nail itself looks fine. So I don't know. When I get off here, I'm going to look at it again. I mean, you're not making any sense to me. You coming somewhere where you don't like I don't like what you're saying about my friend, but I'm gonna go over there and see what you're saying. That don't make sense to me. You crazy. This my channel. I'm sitting in the guest room of my house. If you don't like it, there's a button that you can click. That you won't have to see me at all. Never. You want to go back in your house? All right, y'all. Let me get off here and see what's going on with his foot. Plus, how long we been on here? Where's the timer? Oh, we've been on here an hour and 30 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, he does do it a lot, but it seems like he's doing a little bit more than normal. But I just want to take him in the other room and take him in the bathroom and just look at it real good and maybe wash it off and see, maybe he picked up a thorn or something from, running around in the yard. Maybe he picked up something. Maybe there's something like in between his toe or something. So I want to look at it, take him in the bathroom where the light is a lot better. I mean, he's not limping or favoring that paw like it's like if there was something in there, I would think he would, not want to walk on it, but he's walking perfect. So I don't know. I just want to look at it and see. So I'll see you guys Monday because I really do try not to post videos on the weekends, especially if my husband is off work, unless he's watching like the football games on Sunday and he's like, it's the teams that he really like and he's like super busy or whatever, then I may post a video. But if we're busy, then there won't be any videos on the weekends. And I'll see you guys Monday. I appreciate you guys being here. This video should upload quicker because I'm going to take it out and connect it directly to the modem. See you guys Monday after 2. Okay, thank you. I appreciate everyone that was here and that was respectful. And I'm glad we were able to have a decent conversation without people getting upset. Some people wash their chicken, some people don't. If you don't wash your chicken, that's your chicken. If you do wash your chicken, that's your chicken. We all do things differently and we coexist on this world together, washing chicken and not washing chicken. I wash my chicken. Okay? I'll see you guys Monday. Bye.